More than 100 personnel and 41 agencies have been involved in the search for Wells since she was reported missing from her home in the Beach Creek community Tuesday night.
As far as the law enforcement aspect, well, you know, we have the TBI system in my office and the FBI, and it's a partnership and a joint operation where if somebody comes in with a tip, it's whichever agent standing there, whichever officer, whether it's mine, one of the TBI or FBI agents, they jump on it. It doesn't matter who solves the case, whatever, we just want to find Summer. That's first and foremost.
More questions.
I actually have one long question regarding something that the father told us yesterday. He was saying that she would never leave their sort of hill where they live, and he highly believes that this is an abduction. Is there anything that you can say that maybe could point to that? He mentioned something about the canine going along a trail that runs dead. So is there anything that you guys have seen that proves this, or is there any sign that that may be true?
Father is also showing us a path he claims, a little used path, he claims a kidnapper used to abduct his daughter and then disappear without a trace.
That's right. Summer's father tells me he believes the trouble started at the basement door, a door he says her brothers often left unlocked and wide open.
And we'd get on them a lot, and so you can't do that, but it just, you know, we'd always find it open a lot of times and stuff. So we tried to control that, but to know, you know, they couldn't control it 100% of the time.
Dawn Wells tells me Summer was last seen going to the basement to play with her toys. Her 3 older brothers upstairs, her mother and grandmother in the yard facing away from the basement door, and Dawn Wells at work.
We don't know if someone was waiting in the basement or if she come outside here and went to the swing. All we know is she went down the basement.
Wells says he believes someone was lurking at the top of the dog trail, just feet away from the basement door. He says the predator somehow managed to snatch Summer, then raced down the steep hill as she struggled.
I guess you guys want to walk down through here?
The trail was not an easy walk. To get down the rugged hill, Wells and I had to hold on to trees. I struggled not to trip or even fall on tree roots.
And you can slide a little bit.
So the dogs kind of came down this trail here?
Yeah.
It's pretty steep.
Yeah. I didn't know the dogs even had a trail down through here till the police dogs followed it all the way to the road.
Will says he overheard authorities say search dogs followed Summer's scent down the trail to the road before losing it. He painted a vivid picture of a kidnapping, telling me a neighbor likely heard Summer scream.
I think whoever grabbed her probably had her mouth covered, and I think she was gasping for air by the time she got down through here somewhere because our neighbor heard a scream, a really funny scream. I think they just carried her to a vehicle and threw her in there and took her somewhere far away from here.
Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson has not publicly commented on specifics of the case until now. I asked Sheriff Lawson about Wells' claims. Did dogs follow Summer's scent down the trail to the main road? The sheriff says yes.
The dogs had a pretty good trail, a track for a little while, but then it disappeared, but they lost scent when they come to the road. And sometimes canines, they will lose the scent when it changes different type, whether it maybe went from the gravel to the pavement.
Why anyone would take his daughter, but isn't shocked by the disappearance of a child.
There's a lot of missing children.
But Sheriff Lawson says children don't just go missing, especially in Hawkins County.
No, ma'am, we don't have any other missing children.
At Summer's hilltop home, Wells showed me a refrigerator he says Summer played on.
I don't know what else she did. What in the world is that?
And we walked to Summer's swing. This is her favorite.
That's her favorite, yeah. She liked to twirl.
Don Wells is pleading for his daughter's return.
Whoever has her will have mercy, and please let her come home.
Sheriff Lawson says investigators remain committed to finding Summer.
Everyone in Summer's case is still a suspect.
We'd like to thank Erica Lunsford and Jacob Cameraman and WVLT for coming to the house. We've been asked about the video and Sheriff Lawson's statements. We fully support Sheriff Lawson and his office as Sheriff of Hawkins County. We understand he has to be very careful about his statements, and we are glad that he keeps the investigation private. The only pieces we have of Summer's disappearance is the dog trail scent and the neighbor's family hearing some kind of scream. We don't know if that was Summer. We don't know if the dog trail is truly part of her disappearance. We do know that Summer never would have gone down that trail on her own. So maybe she played with the dogs and they took her scent, or maybe the boys had her scent on them and went down through there. But if it was Summer, she probably would be carried cause she was so small. We just don't know, but these are the only clues we have. At least we have these, we just don't know. We were asked why we chose WVLT to come here. We liked Erica when we met her. She came to one of the prayer vigils and was really nice. This was our first time to allow news media because things had gotten so bad online, and sometimes news, so we just stopped everything. This was kind of a test. It went really well with Erica. We thank her for coming and helping us get Summer's name out to the public. They are in Knoxville, so it spread the word about Summer further than just locally, and let us get our feet wet trying to use the news media again. Once more, we appreciate Sheriff Lawson being very careful about his words on the questions he was asked. Just like him, we wish drugs and Amber Alerts and runaways and all that didn't exist. There is no way to express the pain of a little girl just disappearing, though. We know many think we had something to do with Summer missing, but they have not been with us when grief overtakes us, or the horrible thoughts that torment all night of where our little girl is, and is she being tormented or abused. There are no words for the depth of those mind battles, ADN nightmares, which have nearly broke us completely many times. Unfortunately, it was during those weak, horrible times that I would get online and say crazy things. But the agony was more than I or Candace could bear. I try to protect her, but I also was fighting to keep her from breaking beyond repair. No one knows us really. They mostly just have my crazy talk late at night and judge from that. Grief and fear are horrible to both have. So that is where we were when we contacted Erica to test the news media again. We just want to get Summer's name out there. It doesn't matter what people say about me, and Candace is the same. Sure, it hurts bad, but we are willing to let all that happen if it just gets Summer's pictures and name out there and maybe someone will see her. We just want her home. This has been a huge wake-up call for us and hopefully all parents. Just know that human nature is always to think the worst. I am guilty of that too. But whether you are the thousands that encourage us, or the few that tear us apart or don't like us or totally misunderstand us by my crazy late night stuff, know that we thank you for keeping Summer's name out there and trying to help us find her. We love our Summer and family with all our hearts. This isn't just me, this is me and Candace. Pain makes love grow deeper than words can say. I love Candace and I don't care to tell the world that. Please don't talk bad about her at this time. I've been told, and it is true, that a broken mother is the greatest break there is. Imagine the fear on top of that because you don't know what your daughter is going through each day or night. Love and prayers. Don, Candace.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I wanted to let everybody know and make everybody aware that Jamie Wilson, the man who went out to the swimming hole at Warriors Path, has, with the blessing of the Wells family, gone out to the property, and he has taken us down through the jog trail, and he's done so with a very steady hand, and he's done so very slowly, so we were able to look around and get a feel for the property. I'm going to give you a short preview here, but please look below in my description, and please go to the pinned comment if you would like to go sub over to Jamie Wilson, okay? And I'm going to plug Triggered Crimes here too, because Triggered Crimes was a huge factor in getting this video out and Jamie going out there to do this. So please, everybody, thank Jamie and thank Triggered Crimes. I just ask, before I show this, that you all will send up some prayers for Summer Moon's brothers. I've been asking for people to pray for them over the course of the last couple days. As all of you guys know, Summer's brothers were removed from the house, and they could use all the prayers you could give them. Please keep them in your thoughts as we move along through this case, through this journey. The boys are very important, and after all, they are Summer's brothers. They deserve all of the positive energy and prayers that they can possibly get at this time. I want to make sure also that I say, if you're going to share this video and if you're going to put this out on your channel in any way, shape, or form, please cite your source. Please put Jamie's link, his channel link, and his video link in your description and in your comment section. I think it's very important, you guys. The last video that Jamie put out, a lot of people took that as if it were their own work. They monetized their videos and they did profit off of his videos. I think that it's important not to do that. Please give Jamie the credit. He has gone above and beyond to try to help Summer, and I want to make sure that he's getting the credit for his own work. Have some courtesy, you guys, in sharing his video, and make sure that everyone knows where to go find this. It's important. I'm going to give you all a little preview of Jamie's walkthrough of the dog trail. And when you get done over here, go over and show Jamie some love. All you have to do is click down on the little arrow. It's going to drop down and you're going to find Jamie's link, his channel link, and his video link, along with Triggered Crimes. So you guys, here you go. Thank you so much, Jamie Wilson, for all that you're doing for Summer. You are so very much appreciated by all of us.
Okay, Chris, sorry I kind of got home a little late here, so I'm going to still try to shoot this video. Here we go. The old generator. And then the road and everything. Back door. So, yeah. Creek down there. See the road in the distance. Definitely tell it's mostly dogs that spin through here. There's the road. Yeah. And earlier today, they said there was, when they come up here, somebody was on a property and run off. I can't confirm that, but that's what they were saying. I don't know though. Yeah. So that quick, right to the road. There's our mailbox. And this is where the search dogs trail ended. That's where the trail goes up through there. That's about it. And then of course somebody said they spotted a truck parked here somewhere. We don't know. I didn't see it. That's just what somebody said. But so hopefully that helps y'all. Thank you so much.
Okay guys, we're right here where the flowers are at Grandma's camper. Right down there. You can see Camden going down through there. That's to the dog trail.
Okay guys, so this is Cam's footage that he got as he was running down the dog trail. You can tell that it didn't record it in normal mode, it recorded it in a time-lapse mode. We tried to slow it down so that you guys could see as he was running down the hill, but this is what we got.
Now you can see that however, if they were turned around this way and weren't paying attention, it didn't take him 2 seconds to get over there to that dog trail from the back door, or from the door of the basement. I just want to make a point that if they were already done putting the knee brace on Grandma and Candace was walking back to the front door of the house that they used to get in, if she was even halfway across the road, she would not see anybody down at the bottom of the basement door. She wouldn't be able to see anybody if they had gotten somewhere and took off in any direction. Okay guys, here I am at the very top of the dog trail here. Right here is the yellow generator. Right there is the basement door. Grandma's camper. Camden just went all the way down this with a big bag of dog food. You'll notice it's very steep here at the top. I think I went part of the way down, and it is very steep. I don't necessarily know if this had anything to do with the disappearance, but I do know there are multiple other routes that somebody could have taken that would have been very easy for them to have gotten her. Very, very easy. And you all will see that.
Okay guys, so this footage here, we decided we were going to go ahead and include just to show you guys a little bit more of the dog trail from actually on the dog trail. When we first got to the property, this was the first place we went. We started to go down the dog trail, and we didn't realize just how steep that it actually was at the very top.
Yeah, it's pretty steep. Like when I went down through there ahead of Allie, you have to be very careful coming past that generator. It's very steep right there. If you're not careful with your footing, easily could snap an ankle. As I went down farther through there, it's kind of hard to determine which way to go when you get down through there. If you see me turn around, you'll see me talking, and I'm asking the PI if this is the one that goes down to the road, because it's pretty grown up right in there. If somebody would have been, you know, coming up it, they would know how to get back down it. But they would have to know the property for sure. I will say that much. You would have to know what you were doing up through there. Pretty much that's about all I can say about it. You know, besides that, when I ran down through there and my footage was time lapse, you know, that's what I caught. I will try to go back and maybe finish looking at some stuff from the other way, walking up it.
I think once we saw just how steep this dog trail was, I think that's when we realized we probably needed to look at some other entrance and exit points of the property to see if there was anything easier, because out of the trails that we saw, this was probably the most difficult to actually get up and down.
Yeah, exactly. It's I'm not saying it didn't happen, not saying it couldn't happen, because it most definitely could.
Absolutely. But this would have took somebody very, very determined, which obviously whoever did this was very determined. So
yeah, exactly.
It's just, we thought it was interesting. We wanted you guys to see exactly what the dog trail looked like. So that's why we wanted to show you this.
All right, guys. All right, guys. So that's what we got for the dog trail. I hope that was a little bit more informative. And I'm coming down from the house down here. I want to make it known that once the driveway hits right there, you can't see nothing over that little ridge. You can't even hear Don or nothing when he pulled up. I'm coming down through here. This is another path. It comes down here to the school bus. This is a little platform area. All right, here's a little platform area down where the bus is. That hasn't been seen. This is back here. The dog trail runs back down there. This is back behind the school bus. There's this old part of a jungle gym. There's another trail that comes down right from the driveway. Right there, that's the other one. And this is this one. Oh, there's a path that goes all the way down through here too to the driveway. Here's a path that travels down to the driveway where somebody could park and wait. This is the bottom part of the driveway that runs back around. You can see the house right through there.
Up, this driveway goes up and around the house and comes back down. Right there is that trail that...
Yeah, here, I'll back up. This is the...
Right here is a trail that comes straight from the driveway up to the school bus, which you can see right there.
Yeah, there we go.
That would have been very easy for somebody to come up.
Somebody park and lay in wait right there.
Once a vehicle gets to this point that we're at, if you are up at the house, you cannot hear them coming up or down. I want to get that purple mailbox. Right here is probably the roughest part of the road just because the rain has washed it out. Right here, guys, is...
We're exploring all avenues, so at this time we can't confirm that. However, in the event that we do develop that information and confirm it was an abduction and have information to share, you will be the first to know. And we want to reassure the community that we will let them know immediately. That's information that we would want to get out to the public as quickly as possible. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. We'll continue to update you as updates become available. Thank you.